Hello and welcome back. This time I want to show you something different, a different way how you can use AAA material in Blender for something that is not that much related to 3D, but more to design, graphic design, and maybe advertising. So just recently we got an assignment to make a new logo sign for a company, and I decided to test the abilities of AAA material for that specific task. This is the sign on the left. It's still not the final version, but it's enough for me to explain the process. So first, let's see the node setup. Here is the whole node setup, only the AAA material, and here and there we have default Blender nodes, like this mix vector and invert color here and here. So let's start from the beginning. First of all, here we have the texture coordinate, and it affects the whole composition. Same thing with this TRS node, which is used just slightly the position of the composition. Then we have symmetry and scale, which is mainly used for these two columns here. And later on, we have used symmetry once more. Here you see it for these serifs. So let's move on. Here we have created the mask, which helps us separate upper and lower part of the composition, so we can add this water ripples effect. So if we go back here, you'll see this is the final mask. I combined these two because I wanted to make this sharp cut here. Regarding the water ripples, they are here. So for them, we have used an additional TRS node, but the magic happens with the mapping magic nodes. So you should use these, at least one of them, to get this watery effect. Here we have combined the mappings of the two. So the previously explained mask was used as a factor, and then we have this water ripple mapping combined with the mapping, with the initial mapping, with the symmetry added here. So we have added symmetry before this part, but not before this, because we don't want to have the symmetrical water ripples here. Then here are the scale of these two columns. So you see it here, and also this middle section, see it here, and it's also affected by the mapping that we have defined previously. Now here we combined the horizontal and vertical elements with this mask here, and for that we used mask box. There's the node here. So if we want to check it, it's here. Okay, and then last bit was to add that serif here. Again, we have two rectangular masks. This one is used to cut these two. So also the symmetry is here. This is why we see two of them. If we would remove the symmetry, we would only see one for each. And when combined, you get this. So the last step was to combine these serifs with the horizontal and vertical elements, and this is the final composition. Oh yeah, just one more thing to add. This can also be animated. So if I open one of the older versions, and if I press play, you see this can be animated just by adding the value node here and typing hashtag frame/50 or 60. So you get this nice looking animation that can be used for a website or commercials or whatever. So now I'm gonna play the sped up video of the whole process. Enjoy.